Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back for part two of this. So we're going to go ahead and continue because I think that video got a little long. So if this is your first time to the channel, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with anybody who's in the industry or in any industry, and the content on here could possibly help them. So I'm Sean John, founder of JumpingJackMovers.com, and so I'm just going to give you a little information about part two. So part one, we talked about the hiring process. So I put the question on Facebook. I was like, hey, by the way, if you're not on the Moving Biz Network, BIZ, go over and check it out. If you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook at Moving Biz, BIZ CEO, go ahead and do that right now. And I'll see you guys over there, right? So, and if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. For everybody who's back, thank you. For everyone who has purchased the Moving Success Masterclass, thank you. And for everyone who's about to purchase the course, thank you. And the course link is in the comments below. Click it, and I'll see you in the training. So I was wrapping up that video. I was talking about the hiring process, how I think you should always have a process to help you with hiring. Because if you don't, then you're just going to be winging it, and you're always going to be upset. You're always going to hire the wrong people. And those people are going to damage and eventually destroy your business because they don't have the same feelings for your business or for your baby as you do. So your job is to get them to believe in your business, to love your baby the way you do, even more, right? So that's something that I work on, is getting guys to buy into the Jumping Jack Movers vision, and as opposed to their own vision. Because if they come there with their own vision and own information, that's what they're going to operate off of. But you have to get them to unlearn some things and relearn some things, and you're going to train them, program them on how to care about your business and how to do it. Now, there's some tricks that you could do. They don't always just come willing to do it, but there's some things that you could do to get them to want to do that. And so I got all that information in the Moving Success Masterclass training. Click the link below so you can learn how to hire the right people, so you're not going through this all the time. You're going to go through this all the time, and eventually it's going to wear you out. So don't go through it. It's worth the investment. It's very affordable. Go get that now. And so also something I cover in the masterclass, and that is this. And I'm not going to give you guys all the information because it's not fair to those who are in the training who purchased the class. It's on sale. Go get it. But the number one answer, ding, 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 ding. The number one answer to the question, what's giving you guys the most trouble in the moving industry, was this: leads. So guys were not getting the right leads. They were not getting enough leads, and they were not closing the right amount of leads, right? So there are different types of leads you could get, right? So you could get a cold lead where somebody's just kicking the tires, and they may reach out to you or text you or email you, and a lot of you guys make this mistake. Please stop making this mistake. I did a video about it. Please stop texting, emailing your quotes. Stop doing that. I bet you lose so many customers doing that. Please stop doing it. Don't do it. It's bad for your business. Don't do it. There's something else you could do. And there's a big, big reason that you should never, under any circumstance, text a customer back a quote when a customer says, hey, can I get a quote? Never do it. When the customer emails you and says, hey, can I get a quote? Never do it. There's something else you do that could potentially get them to schedule with you. But if you guys keep sending these quotes back, you're never going to get these customers to schedule with you. So if you want to know that, because that's huge, again, get the course. The link is below in the comments. And so let's jump into it. Going into leads, right? So there's a lot of leads where people will just ice cold. They're just looking for numbers. They're kicking the tires. They may respond to you. The bad part is if they respond to you off of one of these marketplace websites like Yelp and Angie's List and whatnot, it's going to cost you money even when they respond and they're not even serious. That sucks. I don't like that. I think that's a ripoff, but that's a video for another day. So they contact you. They just want a quote, and hey, I'm just calling around, or hey, I'm such and such. I don't even have a date. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing things like that. they're not serious about booking with you, and they're really wasting your time, right? And then you get those who are warm, which I like more than I like the warm more than I like the cold, right? Because the warm market are those who are actually serious about moving, and they happen to come across your business and they're reaching out to you. Now, your job at that point is to close, right? So get them to book with you. Don't let them get off the phone without committing to you, right? A lot of you, they'll say something and I need to speak with my spouse. I need to speak with this person, and they're gone. And you guys don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. Or they tell you, we found a cheaper company. And there you guys go, cutting your price, racing to the bottom, getting cheaper and cheaper, almost working for free just because you want to book it. It's not worth it. There's some things you could do to prevent that from happening and still get the price you want, still book the job. Because you guys are out there getting leads for cheap people, right? Who want to do business with you on their terms. But you have to get them to do business with you and be willing to do business with you on your term. You're the business. They can't tell you what the price is. You're the business. Don't let them have that power. Don't let them leverage that, right? And one quick thing, stop telling, I know for a lot of you, you small business and you get a lot of pride because you're the owner, it's your business, your name is on the shirt. I get it, that's cute. Listen, stop telling the customers that you're the owner. You don't want them negotiating with the owner. You don't want them to know that they can negotiate with the owner. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Trust me, you don't want to be there. I've done it, learn from me. Take the shortcut, And then some of you get what I call these hot leads where they're 90% locked, right? They're looking for you. They want you bad, right? And all you have to do is just close it. Don't say anything stupid. Just close the deal. And these are premium leads. So you guys could get the non-premium leads, or you could get premium leads. I like premium leads because I can lock those leads in, right? Premium leads are the customer who is looking for you, number one, understands your value and what you provide, number two, is willing to pay whatever you ask for, number three, right? So these are the people that you turn into, not customers, fans of your business. You turn them into raving fans of your business. I want them, if they call me, I want them to become raving fans of Jumping Jack Movers. So why do I want them to become fans and not customers? Because customers, you could use my moving service one time and you're gone and you never think about me again. But if you're a raving fan, you're gonna tell somebody about me because I'm your favorite, right? You're gonna pay whatever I ask for because you love me and you love what I do for you and how I make you feel. And number three, right? So go back. You're going to pay what I asked for. You're going to tell someone about me. And number three, which is probably the most important, you're going to be loyal to me, right? Think about Beyonce fans. They don't even know her. She don't even know them, but they're loyal to her. They love everything that she puts out and they'll pay whatever she wants for it, right? Whatever her tickets are at a concert, they don't care. They'll go without eating for a week because they got to pay for the Beyonce concert. So you want your customers feeling like that when it comes to you. You want to provide so much value that they're willing to pay you anything. That's why when I teach you the script in my course, how to write your script, it's 99% a sales script and 1% about price. There's probably one or two lines that cover price. That's it. We don't even talk about price in the script because the script sells without us having to cover price. If you do the script correctly, you don't have to talk about your price, because you don't want your customers doing math. And if you don't know what that means, go back and watch my other video. But you guys are reaching out. You're getting bad leads. You're not converting these leads because you're getting leads in bad areas. You got companies out there who don't care. They don't pre-qualify leads. And that's what the real issue is. Your leads are not being pre-qualified. These companies are not going to do it for you because if you say, well, I'm getting all my help off Google. Google works with 1,000 different industries. They're not focused on you or your industry. Yelp's not focused on you. You could book a restaurant on Yelp. You could get a foot massage and you could get a mover. You're not primary focus. Same thing on these other sites. These marketplace sites are all over the place. They're not making, you're not making or breaking them. They don't care if you leave the platform. No, they don't care. That's why they provide bad customer service, because they have people coming in all the time. And now me personally, I don't use any of these platforms. I know what you're thinking. How do you guys book jobs without using any of these platforms? That's a video for another day. But if you want to find out, you don't want to wait for that video, click the link at the course and I'll explain it to you. And but again, at the end of the day, You guys are getting bad leads and you want to get great leads. So what you're going to have to learn is how to pre-qualify leads. Number one, you have to find out where should you be marketing and advertising. Number one. Number two, how do you pre-qualify leads so that you can filter out all the people who are just window shopping? Because for a lot of you on these websites you use for advertising, that costs you money. Someone window shopping should not cost you money, but they do. You're getting leads and whatever from people who aren't even interested in moving. They're just looking for a date and a price, right? So they can eliminate you. That's one of the reasons I say never text a quote, never email a quote. Never do that. Never do that. Under any circumstance, you should never do that. So, and there's a lot of other things you should not be doing. Going out and doing inventories on every move you get. No, never do that. Don't do that. I have a shortcut. It's in the course. So, but again, whenever you get leads, there's really no way that these companies pre-qualify their leads. They don't really care. So you don't know who's calling through on the other end of the phone. So your job is to get on, quickly filter out whether this person is serious or not. There's a couple questions you can ask to know if they're serious or not. I'll give you a clue. The number one question, do you have a date? If they do not have a date, chances are they're not serious about moving. They're just kicking the tire, right? Do you have a date? Now, the way I work my script is we find out ASAP. We don't have time. We find out ASAP. And there's another thing. So for those of you who have the course, you know what I do to lead off all my scripts. And I'm not going to give that away, guys, because I know you're watching. But I'm not going to give it away. But it is brilliant how we start our scripts off. And just amazing. And I'll teach you how to do the same. So I want you to get the best leads, not from cheapo, but from premium customers, pre-qualified customers who's willing to do business with you. So a lot of you, again, you're going to the wrong place to get these leads. These leads are not pre-qualified. They're cold leads. They're not even warm. They're definitely not hot and locked leads. See, I like locked leads. I like when a customer calls in and says, hey, one of my friends told me about you. See, that's money. That's money in the bank. If you're not converting leads, that referral leads, you're out of business. You have to, that's got to be 100%. They don't even do research when they get a referral. They call you immediately and they're ready to schedule with you. You always lock that in. That's got to be a guarantee. So, but you guys, when you got leads, you got to learn how to, number one, filter the leads very quickly. Number two, how to find out if they're serious about moving anytime soon so that they don't take up space on your schedule. And number three, you have to take this one extra step that I do teach, but this one extra step that'll make sure that they're committed to that move with you. And if they don't take this step with you, they're not committed. So we don't want to fill the schedule with people who aren't committed, who just cancel on you anyway. That's a headache and a nightmare, and it will put you out of business because you'll pass up moves that you could have done for moves that someone's going to cancel on you anyway. So getting leads is a hard part of the business. If you're getting bad leads, then here's what I know. You're advertising on bad platforms. Platforms who are not serious about your business, not serious about you. You're going to bad platforms. These platforms are eating you alive, breaking your wallet, and not providing anything for you. I know you guys love Google, but trust me, Google, the customer has to go through literally pages and pages of movers. Everybody's 5-star. How do they differentiate between you and 49 others? And when they do call you, probably by accident, because there's so many to compete against, do you close it? Are you closing the leads? Maybe for you, the leads aren't that bad, but you don't know how to close. You don't know how to sell. You're not sure what to say. You're not sure about rebuttals. You're not sure how to book and close these jobs. Maybe that's your issue. Or maybe you're just getting bad leads. So you have to learn how to find leads in areas that other people aren't looking. You have to find out how to beat Google, beat Facebook, beat Yelp, beat Angie's, beat Thumbtack, beat them all. Because that's what we do. We beat them all. We don't spend thousands of dollars on advertising. We don't do that. And we still beat them because you gotta understand how the game works. You gotta understand the rules of the game and how to get in where there's a space, right? And that's all it's about, just finding a space. It doesn't necessarily have to cost you thousands of dollars. A lot of you guys spend $500, $600, $700, $800 or more in a month and see very little return, poor returns, poor leads, leads where people aren't scheduling with you, you're getting 10 calls a day, booking 2 jobs, you're in trouble. So leads are a hard part of the business. Yes, I understand. That's why I came back to do part 2. I understand that leads are very, very, very expensive. It's a very hard part of the business. So that means whenever you do get the call, you must convert that. And you must learn secrets on how to get leads without necessarily having to spend all this money up front. That's a better deal for small businesses like yours. And that'll help you to grow, right? And so remember this, when you do get the calls, there's certain steps you can take to convert these leads into moves and put them on your schedule. I gave you a few tips in here. If you want to learn the rest of what I teach, click the link below in the comments. Get that Moving Success Masterclass right down there, and I'll see you in the class and in the VIP. But yes, leads is a hard part of the business. Yes, you must convert them at a high percentage to stay in business. But guess what? It's not hard. It's very easy to do. So easy, so easy, so easy. All you have to do is learn it. Once you learn the few steps I teach you, it's a piece of cake. So I'd rather my business be a piece of cake than to be hard, right? So think about that. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.